This 13-year-old boy, who we'll call Adam, has already been to Western Australia's only youth prison, Banksia Hill Detention Centre.
When I first went there, I tried to act tough, because I thought it was like real jail, like proper men's jail.
He was first incarcerated last year and has already served 12 short sentences for petty offences.
You hear keys all the time. All you hear is keys and doors opening, doors shutting, so you can basically hear at night and through the day. See keys, keys and keys, just shaking and shaking. It gets through your head.
You said some of the kids were like 10 and 11 and you were 12. Were all the kids treated fairly in there?
No, not really.
What things did you see that you think a kid shouldn't be subjected to?
Like 10-year-olds getting bashed from 16-year-olds. Yeah, that's weird.
You saw that happen?
Yeah. If you act you're trying to act like a big rough person and you think you can stand over everyone, you're gonna get bashed or mobbed in there. But if you act like just a quiet person, you don't do nothing, yeah, you won't get picked on nothing, they'll just leave you alone.
Adam grew up in a country town in the care of his grandmother. His parents were heavy drug users who both killed themselves by the time he was 10. Soon after, Adam began smoking marijuana and sniffing petrol.
Why did you take drugs from such a young age?
I don't know, because everyone was saying my mum and dad, they died from taking drugs. So I just thought, well, if they died from taking drugs, and I'm never going to see them again, so why don't I just just take drugs, see if I'll die.
This pain led him to spiral out of control down a path of homelessness and petty theft.
It was with my mates, just mates. No family, just mates. I was hungry. Yeah, my nan, she didn't let me back to her house. Kept telling me to just go. So yeah, I just do what my mates are doing to get feed. Yeah, started stealing. Just stole cars and broke into houses.
Since being released from youth detention, Adam has returned to school, and authorities placed him in the custody of his 18-year-old brother, who we'll call Michael. Estranged for much of their childhoods, both boys have spent most of their lives in Banksia Hill or on the streets.
I had nothing. Been down to that point where I had to steal off a homeless person myself. I was homeless, I was stealing off other homeless people. Just for whatever was in their bag. I got myself locked up. I just went and smashed the window and then sat and waited for the police to come. I got locked up so I could go get a bed and feed, because yeah, it was pretty cold out in the city.
So in a weird way, Banksia was a place in some ways of safety because you had
sometimes,
nothing.
Yeah, sometimes when there's nothing and you got nothing, it was I go there for a feed. I deliberately get myself arrested just so I can go and eat and have a shower, get proper socks because my feet was hurting in the same socks for a while.
Michael was 14 when he first entered Banksia Hill Detention Centre.
Does it teach anyone a lesson?
No, it doesn't really help. It just puts you behind and then they just expect you to sit there till the time's up and then you come out and you're supposed to be a better person. But it's not like that. That's yeah, it's just bad. They've got to know where people are coming from, what they're doing it for, but they don't do that. They just see that you've done wrong, they just chuck you in Banksia. You messed up, you go behind bars.
If you want parry, we got whole boxes of it or whatever.
Jerry and Megan are trying to help the boys find their feet, providing them with food and housing. They say their story shows how the system is failing young Indigenous inmates.
What have been their crimes? Homelessness. They've lost their parents, they're orphans. So now we're jailing children who are orphans, who are homeless, and who are stealing to survive, with nowhere to go. Where is child protection for them? Where is the system there for them? Where is our governments there for them? What court could think in its right mind that it should be jailing 12 and 13 and 14-year-olds? What were their crimes?
For now, the hope is that the boys are getting their lives back on track. Michael dreams of one day becoming a mechanic, but right now his hands are full just looking after Adam.
I'm still trying to figure out how to look after myself properly and like my mental health. And I've got to try to do that with my little brother as well. And it's like, I got to try to get myself into stuff and do stuff good with myself, like, as well as do it with him.
What do you think of this life?
I hate it. I hate it. Actually, you can go back just to around the age of 8 or something and just start again from there. But just nah, it's not a good life to live.